Welcome to the fascinating world of India mysterious monuments. One of the colossal stone statues at India Mysterious Monuments can weigh up to 6 million pounds, showcasing the marvels of ancient construction techniques. The structures in this area utilize complex building methods that reflect the advanced skills of ancient Indians, particularly in stone carving. Currently, there are over 1,500 mysterious architectural marvels recorded in India, and many of them remain largely unexplored. Notably, an intriguing phenomenon in architecture is Hawa Mahal, where winds blow through elegantly designed windows, helping to cool the air inside. Do you know which India mysterious monument this is? Please comment your answer in the comments section. Few people know that some structures may have been built from stones weighing hundreds of pounds without the use of any modern machinery. Now, let's explore together. Mahabalipuram, also known as Mamallapuram, is located in the state of Tamil Nadu, India. It is one of India's most important archaeological sites and has been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Mahabalipuram was built in the 7th century during the Pallava dynasty, with architecture primarily consisting of monolithic rock carvings. Some structures were directly sculpted into the mountains without the use of mortar or cement. Additionally, Mahabalipuram is famous for the Shore Temple, a significant coastal temple. The 2004 tsunami exposed parts of ancient structures buried under the sand, leading many to believe that more hidden structures lie beneath the sea. One of its most remarkable landmarks is Krishna's butterball, a massive rock weighing approximately 250 tons, which leans at a precarious angle yet has remained stable for thousands of years. In 1908, British authorities attempted to push it down using elephants, but failed to move it. Fatehpur Sikri is an ancient city in the state of Uttar Pradesh, India. It is located about 40 kilometers west of Agra. This city was built by Emperor Akbar with the ambition of establishing a new capital for the Mughal Empire. The city was meticulously planned, with administrative districts, residential areas, and communal spaces. Natural ventilation systems were implemented, allowing air to circulate and keep the buildings cool, much like modern urban designs today. Notably, Fatehpur Sikri served as a testing ground for Akbar's religious ideas. He combined elements from Islam, Hinduism, Jainism, and Christianity to create a new faith known as Dini Ilahi. However, despite its grandeur, the city was abandoned after only 14 years due to a severe water shortage. Hampi is a famous archaeological and historical site in the state of Karnataka, India. It was once the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire, 14th to 16th century, one of the most powerful dynasties in Indian history. Today, the Hampi ruins have been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, featuring hundreds of Hindu temples, palaces, and ancient stone sculptures. Hampi was once the second richest city in the world in the 16th century, second only to Beijing. There are around 1,600 monuments scattered throughout Hampi, including temples, stone pillars, ancient markets, and palaces. Hampi was tragically destroyed in 1565 when the Islamic coalition of the Deccan Sultanates launched an attack. The entire city was looted, burned, and devastated over a span of 6 months, turning a prosperous metropolis into ruins. The Vijayanagara kings were beheaded, and their army was almost entirely wiped out. The surviving citizens either fled or were enslaved. Many Hindu statues in Hampi were beheaded or smashed by the invaders, and some temples still bear the marks of destruction. It is said that the Tungabhadra River ran red with blood during the most intense days of battle. After its destruction, Hampi was abandoned and never rebuilt as a great city again. The Elephanta Caves are located on Elephanta Island, about 11 kilometers east of Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. This site is famous for its stunning rock-cut sculptures, carved directly into solid basalt rock. The most iconic piece is the Trimurti statue, a 6-meter-tall masterpiece representing 3 cosmic aspects: creation, preservation, and destruction. What's remarkable is that all these sculptures were crafted from solid rock without using cement or any additional materials. The artisans, using only primitive tools, achieved an extraordinary level of detail and symmetry. They even calculated the exact position of the sun's rays to illuminate the sculptures naturally, highlighting intricate details with precision. Sadly, when the Portuguese occupied the island, they used the Shiva statue for target practice, causing significant damage to the artwork. Yet, the enduring beauty and craftsmanship of these ancient carvings continue to captivate visitors from around the world. The Ajanta Caves, located in Maharashtra, India, are a complex of 30 rock-cut caves carved into hard basalt cliffs. These caves contain intricate sculptures, vibrant murals, and stunning Buddhist architecture, dating from the 2nd century BCE to the 5th or 6th century CE. After the 7th century, the caves were abandoned and gradually swallowed by dense forests for nearly 1,000 years. In 1819, a group of British soldiers stumbled upon the caves while hunting a tiger. Lieutenant John Smith discovered a crack in the rock face, leading to the rediscovery of this archaeological treasure. Remarkably, the entire cave complex was carved by hand, using only hammers and chisels. The ancient craftsmen, without any modern measuring tools, created a structure so precise and magnificent that it still fascinates scientists today. The Chola temples in Tamil Nadu, India, are renowned Hindu architectural wonders built between the 9th and 13th centuries during the Chola dynasty. This group of temples was recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site under the name the Great Living Chola Temples. All structures were made entirely of granite, a stone that is extremely hard and heavy. Remarkably, there were no granite quarries nearby, leaving scientists puzzled about how the ancient builders transported and lifted these massive stones. Among these temples, the Brihadeshwara temple stands out with a single granite block weighing 80 tons placed at the tower's peak. The Chola builders used a 6-kilometer-long ramp to push the stone to the top, an incredible feat of ancient engineering. At the Airavatsvara temple, the stone steps produce musical notes when walked upon. Researchers believe this phenomenon results from precise adjustments in the stone's vibrations and resonance frequencies, knowledge that modern science has only fully understood in recent centuries. Konark is a small town in Odisha, India, famous for the Sun Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The temple is designed like a giant chariot of the sun god, Surya, with 24 intricately carved wheels and 7 horses pulling it. The temple walls display stone carvings depicting scenes of daily life, nature, and Hindu mythology. The craftsmanship is remarkable, with precise carvings on hard stones like chlorite and laterite, leading many scientists to believe that ancient builders might have used advanced techniques such as lasers or ancient stone-cutting machines. The massive stone blocks are assembled using an interlocking system without cement or mortar. The temple's structure is a marvel of engineering, using heavy stones fitted tightly in a force-dispersing design. This construction method has kept the temple standing strong for centuries, even through earthquakes. Dholavira is an important archaeological site of the Indus Valley Civilization, located in Gujarat, India. It is a city over 4,500 years old, existing from around 2650 BCE to 1900 BCE. This ancient city had an advanced urban layout, comparable to modern cities. One of Dholavira's greatest achievements was its sophisticated water management system. The city featured 16 massive water reservoirs, built entirely of stone, designed to collect rainwater and groundwater. The water supply and drainage systems were meticulously engineered, ensuring survival in the arid desert. Additionally, archaeologists discovered the largest known Harappan signboard. It had 10 symbols carved on a stone slab, but the script remains undeciphered to this day. Around 1900 BCE, the city declined rapidly. Severe droughts forced the inhabitants to abandon their homes. Dholavira lay buried under the sands for thousands of years until its rediscovery in 1967. Jantar Mantar in Rajasthan is one of the most renowned astronomical monuments in India, located in Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan. It is a colossal astronomical book housing 19 astronomical instruments, all operating based on mathematics, geometry, and celestial physics. Remarkably, every measurement relies solely on the sun, shadows, and Euclidean geometry without any lenses or electronic devices. The most iconic structure is the Samrat Yantra, the largest sundial in the world. Standing 27 meters tall, it can measure time with an error margin of only 2 seconds compared to modern clocks. Its shadow moves approximately 4 millimeters per minute, allowing time to be observed with the naked eye. Despite being built in the 18th century, Jantar Mantar still amazes modern scientists. Recent scientific verifications show that many of its measurements remain nearly flawless, a true testament to the advanced scientific knowledge of that era. Qutub Minar is a famous architectural structure located in Delhi, India. It was started in 1192 by Qutb ud-Din Aibak, the founder of the Mamluk dynasty, also known as the Slave Dynasty. The construction continued under the rule of Iltutmish and was completed by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. The building process spanned 3 generations, from Qutb ud-Din Aibak to Iltutmish and finally to Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Qutub Minar has survived many earthquakes, thanks to its spiral design, which gradually tapers from bottom to top. This design follows a principle of force distribution, similar to modern earthquake-resistant structures. On the tower's surface, Arabic and Naskh inscriptions are carved, recording its construction history, the names of kings, and verses from the Quran, creating a kind of stone chronicle. The tower's survival for over 800 years is due to 3 key engineering features. First, the interlocking construction technique, which strengthens the structure against shaking. Second, the use of sandstone, rich in silica, providing natural resistance to erosion and cracking. Third, the vertical grooves along the tower, which reduce wind resistance, a concept similar to modern designs like the Burj Khalifa. The Red Fort in Delhi stands as a powerful symbol of India's rich history. Built between 1638 and 1648, it cost a staggering 60 million rupees during the Mughal era, which equals billions of US dollars today. This grand fortress reflects the wealth and authority of the Mughal Empire. Originally, the Red Fort wasn't red at all. It was covered in a bright white lime coating. Over time, the white coating began to peel away. To preserve the structure, British authorities repainted it with a red hue, creating the name Red Fort. Inside, the fort once sparkled with gold, silver, and precious gemstones. But during the British colonial period, these treasures were looted, stripped away from its walls. Beneath the fort lies a dark secret. There are underground prison cells where the British once held and tortured Indian revolutionaries. Even today, scars from those brutal days remain on the walls, silent witnesses to India's painful yet heroic fight for freedom. Ramappa Temple, also known as Rudrashwara Temple, is a famous Hindu temple located in Palampet village, Mulugu district, Telangana, India. The temple was built in 1213 AD under the patronage of King Kakatiya Ganapati Deva and supervised by the artisan Ramappa. The temple was named after him, a rare honor for an architect. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva, with a large linga placed at the center. The temple features an astonishing architectural technique using ultra-lightweight stones for the ceiling, so light that they can float on water. This technology reduces structural weight, helping the temple stand strong for over 800 years. The carvings are extraordinarily detailed, so intricate that a magnifying glass is needed to see the smallest patterns. Some reliefs create a multi-layered effect, appearing as human figures from afar, but revealing tiny details up close. The construction took 40 years to complete, longer than the Taj Mahal, which took 22 years. This temple stands as a testament to the skill and dedication of ancient artisans. Bibi Ka Maqbara is a famous mausoleum located in Aurangabad, Maharashtra, India. It is known as a replica of the Taj Mahal, but built at a much lower cost. The construction cost of Bibi Ka Maqbara was only around 700,000 rupees. Meanwhile, the Taj Mahal cost approximately 32 million rupees at the time. The reason for this cost difference lies in the materials. Bibi Ka Maqbara used limestone and plaster instead of solid marble. The central part of the mausoleum is made of marble. However, many surrounding areas were built using plaster and lime. This creates a clear contrast in quality between the center and the outer sections. It is the only major mausoleum built during the reign of Aurangzeb. It reflects his frugal philosophy, contrasting with the grand extravagance of his father, Shah Jahan. A remarkable feature of the structure is its acoustics. Standing directly beneath the central dome, you will hear layered echoes. This effect is created by the carefully designed domes and arches. They follow precise principles of acoustic resonance. Bhangarh Fort is one of the largest and most magnificent forts in Rajasthan, India. It was built in the year 1459 by Rao Jodha, the ruler of the Rathore dynasty. Standing on a massive sandstone cliff towering 125 meters high, the fort had a natural defensive advantage. Its walls, rising up to 36 meters, were built to withstand attacks, making it nearly impenetrable. One of the most significant gates is Loha Pole. Here, you can still see handprints of royal widows who performed satai, a ritual where they sacrificed themselves by jumping into the fire after their king's death. Inside the fort, a grand museum showcases ancient swords, royal armor, palanquins, and crowns from past centuries. Interestingly, Bhangarh Fort was also featured in the Hollywood film The Dark Knight Rises. Its large halls were designed to create a natural echo effect, amplifying voices without the need for modern technology. Bhangarh Fort is one of India's most significant forts, located in Jaipur, Rajasthan. It was once a strategic military center, witnessing many brutal battles between the Rajput and Mughal dynasties. During these sieges, thousands of soldiers lost their lives, staining the fortress walls with blood. Beyond warfare, the fort is shrouded in eerie legends. Many believe that the spirits of fallen warriors still haunt its corridors. Locals claim that at night, one can hear the echoes of footsteps and the clashing of weapons in the empty halls. Today, Amber Fort stands as a famous tourist attraction, but its walls still whisper stories of endless battles and sacrifices. Its grand structures hold the silent echoes of a history filled with war and bloodshed. Bhangarh Fort in Rajasthan, India, is one of the most important forts in the region. Its wall stretches 36 kilometers, making it the second longest in the world after the Great Wall of China. With an extremely strong defense system, the fort has 7 main gates, each built solidly, strong enough to withstand war elephants and cannons. Remarkably, it was never breached directly. It was only taken once due to betrayal by the Mughals and Rajputs. Standing at an altitude of 100 meters, Bhangarh had a great strategic advantage, allowing clear visibility of enemies from afar. Additionally, it is surrounded by the Bhangarh Wildlife Sanctuary, making it difficult to detect and attack. The fort's architecture is made of sandstone and limestone, with walls 4.5 to 7.5 meters thick, ensuring its durability over time. This place is also the birthplace of Maharana Pratap, a legendary warrior who kept the Mughal Empire on edge. Meenakshi Amman Temple is located in Madurai, Tamil Nadu, India. It is one of the greatest Hindu architectural wonders. The temple features more than 33,000 carved statues on its walls, towers, and pillars, mostly depicting gods, mythical creatures, and legendary figures. The most striking feature is the tallest Gopuram, standing at 52 meters, about the height of a 15-story building. This temple was built over 1,500 years, undergoing several renovations due to wars and natural disasters. Inside, there is a sacred pond called Porthamarai Kulam, where no living creatures exist. Each year, the grandest festival lasts for 10 days, attracting over 1 million devotees. Before entering, male visitors must remove their upper garments. As a sign of respect for the deity, the temple's vibrant gopurams are repainted every few years to maintain their striking colors. Lothal is an important archaeological site of the Indus Valley Civilization, located in the state of Gujarat, India. It is renowned for having the world's first known artificial dock, constructed around 2400 BCE, showcasing how the Harappans mastered water management and maritime technology at an early stage. One of Lothal's most impressive features is its advanced drainage system. The drainage channels were precisely sloped, allowing wastewater to flow out without causing flooding, a challenge that even many modern cities struggle to overcome. Lothal was also a hub for international trade. It facilitated the export of goods like beads, ivory, and cotton to regions such as Mesopotamia, Persia, and the Arabian Peninsula. Notably, the bead-making workshops in Lothal produced ultra-small carnelian beads with diameters as tiny as 0.25 millimeters, drilled perfectly using primitive tools, a testament to the Harappans' exceptional craftsmanship and technological prowess. Anagundi is an ancient village located near Hampi in the state of Karnataka, India. It is believed to be over 3,000 million years old, belonging to the Dawa Craton, one of the oldest parts of the Earth's crust still in existence. The geology here mainly consists of Archean granite, one of the earliest types of rock formations on the planet. In addition, archaeologists have discovered traces of both the Paleolithic and Neolithic periods in this region. Stone tools and cave paintings found in the surrounding areas reveal that humans lived here as early as 10,000 BCE, highlighting its historical significance in human evolution. Today, Anagundi still retains its traditional village structure, with houses built from mud and sun-dried bricks, designed to suit the local climate. The residents follow an eco-friendly, agricultural lifestyle, using traditional techniques to grow millet and pulses on semi-arid soil. The Martan Sun Temple is an ancient Hindu temple located in Anantnag, Jammu and Kashmir, India. It was built in the 8th century under the reign of King Lalitaditya Muktapada of the Karkota dynasty. This temple stands as a significant example of Hindu architecture from that era, showcasing both cultural and artistic excellence. The temple was constructed entirely from finely cut sandstone blocks, assembled without any binding material. Its structure is rectangular, measuring about 60 meters in length and 36 meters in width, surrounded by 84 stone pillars. The temple faces east, allowing the first rays of the sun to illuminate the sanctum each morning. In the 15th century, King Sikandar Butchikan ordered the temple's destruction during his campaign against Hindu monuments. The demolition took more than a year to complete, leaving the temple in ruins. Many historians consider this destruction a clear example of religious conflict during medieval India. Basgo is a historic village located in the Ladakh region of India. It is renowned for the ruins of Basgo Fort and its ancient monasteries. The village once served as a vital defensive outpost for the Namgyal dynasty during the 16th century, strategically positioned along the main route connecting Leh and Srinagar. The Basgo Fort was constructed atop a hill of clay, providing a natural advantage for defense, easy to protect, yet difficult to conquer. In 1680, the Mughal army under Emperor Aurangzeb laid siege to Basgo, but they failed to capture it due to the rugged terrain and strong fortifications. Both the fort and the monasteries were built using a traditional method of mixing clay with straw. This technique helped the structures withstand extreme temperatures and mild earthquakes. The walls, measuring 1 to 1.5 meters thick, acted as natural insulation, keeping the interiors warm during winter and cool in summer. Bhangarh Fort in Rajasthan, India, is renowned for its haunting tales and supernatural occurrences. It is not only famous for its ancient architecture, but also for the unexplained phenomena that have lingered for centuries. The Indian government, through the ASI, has strictly prohibited entry into the fort from sunset to sunrise. Warning signs are posted right at the main gate, and anyone caught violating the rule may face penalties. Surrounding the fort, there are no inhabited villages. Locals claim they once lived nearby, but were forced to move away due to continuous encounters with inexplicable events. there have been numerous reports of mysterious disappearances. Curious explorers who entered the fort after dark never returned, with no trace of their whereabouts. Even during daylight, visitors often report an eerie sense of being watched, sudden drops in temperature, and whispers echoing without any visible source. Bhangarh Caves, located in Bihar, India, stand as one of the oldest rock-cut caves in the world. These ancient structures date back to the 3rd century BCE, during the reign of Emperor Ashoka. What makes them extraordinary is the absence of iron or steel tools from that period. Yet the caves were carved into extremely hard granite with astonishing precision. Some theories suggest that ancient builders might have used advanced technology or an unknown method, now lost to time. Inside the caves, the cuts are perfectly straight, with surfaces polished to a mirror-like finish. There are no signs of traditional chiseling, making the precision seem almost as if achieved by modern lasers. Adding to the mystery, the caves were closely associated with the Ajivika sect, a now extinct religious order. This connection, along with the unexplained construction techniques, keeps Bhangarh Caves shrouded in unanswered questions. Bhangarh Fort is an ancient fortress located in the southern part of Delhi, India. It was built by King Ghiyas-ud-Din Tughlaq in 1321 with the purpose of serving as a strong military base. The design of the fort follows the triangular citadel principle, a structure that optimizes defense. Watchtowers were strategically placed, while narrow slits in the walls allowed archers to shoot without revealing themselves. Surrounding the fort was a deep moat, acting as a natural defensive barrier. The construction process stirred controversy, as King Tughlaq forced the people of Delhi into labor. This led to a curse from the Saint Nizamuddin Auliya, who said, "Ya rahe ujja, ya bas gujja." This place will either remain desolate or be inhabited only by nomads. The curse seemed to take effect after King Ghiyas-ud-Din Tughlaq's mysterious death under a collapsed pavilion. Soon after, the fort was abandoned. Bandipur National Park is located in the state of Karnataka, India. It is one of the most important wildlife reserves, known for its rich ecosystem. The park is famous for its thriving tiger population, with more than 170 individuals, according to a recent tiger census. This makes Bandipur one of the regions with the highest tiger density in India. The ecosystem of Bandipur falls under the tropical dry deciduous forest category. In this type of forest, trees shed their leaves during summer to reduce water loss. As a result, the park acts as a green lung, regulating the local climate and serving as a crucial water source for many small rivers. Bandipur is also a vital part of the Nilgiri Biosphere Corridor, allowing wildlife to move freely between protected areas without fragmentation. However, tourism and agricultural expansion near the park are threatening the natural habitat of many species. Yercaud is a beautiful hill town located in Tamil Nadu, southern India. This region is known for its cool climate, fertile soil, and diverse ecosystem. The soil in Yercaud is primarily laterite, rich in iron and aluminum, making it ideal for agriculture, especially coffee cultivation. The town is one of the leading regions for Arabica coffee in Tamil Nadu, renowned for its rich aroma and premium quality. In addition to coffee, Yercaud produces high-quality spices, including pepper, cardamom, and nutmeg. These crops thrive due to the favorable climate and soil conditions. The ecosystem here includes evergreen and deciduous forests, home to teak, sandalwood, and silver oak trees. Wildlife such as wild boars, spotted deer, porcupines, and monkeys are commonly found. Notably, Yercaud is almost mosquito-free, thanks to its high altitude and cool weather.